Please bear with me. It's been a while. I'm out of practice. Hello and welcome back. If you are new here, I am Flamingo Incognito. Okay, I'm trying to start my own business. This is kind of a little side thing I've always wanted to do. I wanted to be able to show people how to do a craft. Apparently that's not my forte. It is more of, I'm the warning. That little warning on the package, like, parental guidance required, use adult supervision. Yes, I require adult supervision. I am adult sized, but that's about it, okay? Up here, I think I am permanently 15, between 12 and 15 years of age. I try to keep this family friendly. It is not made for children, but I try to keep everything, family friendly. I can't speak today. It's been a day. So I'm one of those people that I see a lot of things on whatever platform, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. I don't know what else is out there. I know there's Instagram. There's other platforms that people get onto and they can get inspiration for other projects. And there's some of them, we watch it and we will say to ourselves, oh, that looks so easy. Careful. That's a trick. Your brain is lying to you, okay? It may look easy, but you're not seeing all behind the scenes and the parts that we would not be able to play on here because it's, adult language. No. I think it's a false thing that we'll see something that's like, oh, I can do that. How hard can it be? If you hear those words come out of your mouth, take a moment, pause, think it through, okay? And I have, and I'm still going to do it anyways. I have seen people take other things and turn them into something completely different. A shower curtain turned into a raincoat. I never would have thought of that. I would have gone to the fabric store and just had my jaw drop when I saw the price for that particular material. And then it's just going to be a plain color. It's not going to have a peacock on it, or, oh, if I could get my hands on some flamingo. If I knew how to work with that material, man, I'd be right on it. I need to start slow. I'm the kind of person, I do hit the remnants. If you don't know what remnants are, it's usually just under a yard. Sometimes it's only 1 inch under a yard of material, but it's leftover essentially. Or it's something that got returned. Person got it, they got home, they didn't have enough, the color didn't match, whatever, they brought it back to the store. They're usually marked down a little bit. Walmart does have a little bin right by their cutting table. Hobby Lobby, I believe, does have one too at their cutting table. And I'm sorry, but those are the only ones I know of. So since Joanne's is gone. Oh. Anyways, I will get some of those materials and play with them. Have I played with them yet? No. I have a doom box, a box full of material that is just to someday be used. I don't know. We'll see. I am getting ideas. Some of that stuff I've had in there for probably 5 years, but it stays in a closet. It's out of the sun. I do my best. Climate control, all that good stuff, so that when I do go to use it and play with it, it's not too old and falling apart on me. So one of the videos that I keep seeing though is this lady, and she takes old bed sheets, children's bed sheets, so it's got cartoons and stuff on it, and she's turned them into these cute little dresses for herself. And I think the last one she's done Little Mermaid. I think she did something with Rainbow Bright. I'm not sure. There was somebody who took a Rainbow Bright sleeping bag, child sleeping bag. They got it from the thrift store and they brought it home and they made it into a jacket, a poofy jacket. I thought that was really cool. I like that. I don't know that I could do that. Me and zippers don't really I have zippers and I have words with each other. It's usually not very pretty. I'm getting better, but there's just some things. As soon as I see zipper, I'm like, whoa. Um, so I was at a thrift store the other day and I came across Spider-Man bed sheets. Bed sheet. There's just one. This is the top sheet. There is no bottom sheet. It was $4. So I'm like, you know what? Let me try. Let me try with this one. I do like Spider-Man, so it's not too bad. I've seen Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, and I have seen Tom Holland's. I haven't seen Andrew's. I should probably sit down, but I don't know if I want to, because I do know a little bit the story of what happens with Gwen, and I don't know if I want to see that. It's sad. I don't want to be sad. I don't. Yeah. So I got these with the plan to turn it into this dress right here. This is the pattern and everything that I'm using. I got this a while back. I finally sat down and cut it out. But I am a bit of a big girl, so I wear between a size 14 and 16 dress size. So, and I, depending on how fitted this is, which I will make sure that I take my time. I have other dresses I have made for myself. I don't wear them because when I put them on, I am unable to breathe. My husband, the last one, he helped me get on. I mean, it's so cute. I love it. But even he said, yeah, oh, just lose a little bit of weight. No, 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 no. This is rib cage. You can't lose ribs, okay? I mean, that's snug right there. That's not where I'm having, I usually have the issue a little, you know, lower than the ribs. But I couldn't breathe. I could not I can't explain it. It's just the corset's tied too tight. I need you to get this, you know, unzip it for me. So I will make sure. And this one, okay, I'm going to take back some of what I said, being tight. This looks snug right here on the top, but because I was thinking it looks like it wouldn't be all that tight. Looks can be very deceiving sometimes. When you get patterns done, you're like, oh, I didn't know it's going to be tight there. So I'm getting off subject. Bear with me, I'm getting there. So I've got the bed sheets, but I thought I need a lining because a lot of it, the top piece, I don't want to use a lot of this. I need to make sure I have enough to cover me on the outside, so I needed something separate for the lining. I got this. This is cotton, but it does not feel the same as this. This is a different material. It is a like a cooling material. It's my husband. I have another sheet right here. This is my bed sheet that is made out of the same material, but it's not a sheet we need anymore. We've got a bigger bed now, and so this will not be used. And this was the fitted sheet of the set, so I have cut it apart. That was a lot of trying to get that. I pick everything apart. If I'm going to take something and reuse it for something else, man, me and my seam ripper, I will sit and pick it all apart because I want to be able to use as much of this as I can. The regular top sheet, I can use that for other things, even if it's a drop cloth for painting or whatever. Who knows what will become of it. But the fitted sheet, what do we really reuse a fitted sheet for? So I thought, since it's the same material and it's lighter than this, so this I'm saying off to the side, that'll be for something else. And it matches. So hopefully it'll be just as light. And maybe this will be a dress that I can actually wear during the summer and I won't melt completely. So I did that. And I did save the elastic. 2 yards. That is about 2 yards worth of elastic. And it's still good. It's still nice and stretchy. So this will go in my box of things that I can use for something else down the road. But I wanted to share that of thinking outside of using things for something other than what it's meant for. I do have one. It's a pirate jacket that I made, and it was an old tablecloth. It was pink. I also did one that's white, but it's not done yet. I ran into issues with the buttons. I didn't count right. If you're going to do pirate jackets, count all the buttons. Okay, so the one that I did for female takes 12 buttons. The one for the men's takes 32 buttons. It is a lot. Amazon has become my best friend because I can order the buttons in bulk, so I can usually get like a set of 50 for, you know, $10, $15. I'm like, cool. But yeah, those are little things that you don't think about it until you get it done. It's like, oh, I gotta go find buttons for these. And when your buttons tend to start, you can get 2 or 3 of them for $2.50. I'm gonna let you do the math on that. It comes out to quite a bit, and it almost costs more than the material that was purchased to make said jacket. But I don't know how many of you are sewing. If you're painting, if you're, I don't know, glass blowers, you're into needlework, embroidery, cross-stitching, needlepoint, are you working with metals? Are you welding things together? Are you blacksmithing? And don't laugh, my dad does blacksmith, and he takes old horseshoes, and he has the neatest little shelves all over his place. It's the wood that he uses, and then he uses the brackets are made out of the horseshoes. The hooks that you hang your jacket on, your robe or whatever on, are made out of the horseshoes. He's done a lot of neat little things, but he does, and it's not just horseshoes that he's trying into other things, but we won't even talk about his doom pile that he has of many, many things. But depending on what you're working on, sometimes it helps to see what other people are doing. Start watching videos on others to see what they are. They're still painting, they're still drawing, whatever it is, but they're taking other things. There's, I've watched a man do portraits using bottle caps, the little metal bottle caps, and he nails them to a board, and they're overlapping and stuff, and it makes a beautiful picture. He does a lot of portraits, taking old quilts and turning them into jackets, something wearable. I watched one lady, she took a bunch of her grandmother's handkerchiefs, the cute little embroidered one, she stitched them all together like a quilt. But the way she stitched them together, she was very careful in how she did it, so you didn't lose a lot of the design that was on the little hanky. And she made curtains for her craft room. That way it still lets in the light, but she has something that, you know, it was her grandmother's stuff. I've seen people take them and make dresses out of them. You attach them together and make a dress. I would be very careful doing something like that, depending on how old the little things are. The words are hard today, okay? Oh, I can't wait for spring. I know I will be complaining about how hot it is once summer gets here. I don't care. I need summer back. I miss summer. I am not a winter girl. I do not like the cold at all. So anyways, when you do this, I'm sorry, I've had to do this video a couple of times, and if I've already told you this, cool, you can continue on. If not though, when you are using something like this where you can't go and just pick up another one exactly like it, lay this out. Lay your pieces, have your pieces already, you know, your paper, have this cut out to lay on top to give you an idea. Do you have enough, or do you need to now be creative and work this into some of this on the outside? Because this It just needs to be for the lining on the inside. So I'm not even going to use all of this. I will have plenty left over. This I'm not so sure about. So we shall see, because the skirt part, that's where I'm going to end up using a lot of the material, is for the skirt. But take your time, lay it all out, and make sure your pieces, and remember, there's, for me on this one that I'm doing, the front piece is on the fold, so I only need the one piece for the front, but the side pieces, you have to have one for each side, so you're cutting out two. Even if you lay it separate on the side, like I'll put the pattern piece over here, I'll cut it out, and I'll put it over here and cut it out again. Make sure you reverse it. You have to have a mirror. It's just like when you're doing vinyl, if you're using a Cricut. I'm sorry, I'm pointing over here because that's where my computer is that hooks to my Cricut. If you're doing an iron-on or something, a transfer, you have to mirror the image so it's cut out in the reverse, so that when you iron it on, it's facing the right way. Have I not paid attention to that? Oh, you betcha. It's fine as long as it's a picture. It's when there's words involved. And a lot of those letters, O-I-L, were some of the only letters that I didn't need to reprint again, which made an even bigger mess. I should have just reprinted it. I did, but there was a lot of issues. That is why I don't do so much of a how-to and walk you through step by step, but I will do, I don't know if I'll be able to record the whole thing of me working on this, but I will have step-by-step pictures to show you at some point. Hopefully it's not another month, but again, I am taking my time working on this time. So I hope you guys have a great rest of March, and those of you, because I know there is cold coming again, you guys stay warm. I mean, unless you enjoy it, then go outside and enjoy the cold. Until next time.